Okay, y'all. I'm sorry I'm late. You know, I got held up because I had seen these little kids coming down the street with this girl, and y'all, her name is jacked up. It's Tifanika Fuquan. You know her?
She does my nails.
Who don't know Tifanika?
All of y'all know Tifanika?
Yeah,
Everybody here?
She had two little boys with her named Roro and Mike.
Yeah.
Those
So let me go move my car. I gotta move my car because I don't want to get no ticket. Y'all can wait until I get back.
I know.
I like my nails. That's one of the things.
You know she's hooked them up.
She hooked them up, girl. Yes.
But you gotta be careful though. Tifanika is usually in the hood. Every time something go down, she's always there.
I feel sorry for her though. You know, she's stuck with that name, but she know how to make it rain in the club though. Cause we went down there.
She got a body that's banging.
Is that even a name that's allowed? Can you do Tifanika?
I just call it Tiff.
So I knew a girl who
I call it
had.
Tiff too.
I knew a kid who had the perfect stripper name. Her name was Pebbles. That was her name. Pebbles was her middle name though. That's what everybody called her. Her first name, Fruity.
You need to leave that kid alone. That is so wrong.
Fruity Pebbles Jenkins.
Wow.
No good.
No good. She probably bought every box. Every time she went in the jewel.
Just air the
box.
division. The Jenkins family had about 12 kids?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, them Jenkins boys were no good either. I'm telling you. I think they was messing with. I think Roro, Tifanika, that little boy of hers. I think one of them Jenkins boys, maybe a couple of them Jenkins boys, have probably been around now.
Wow.
Mariano, I had heard for sure. DeMariano. Yeah.
The DeMariano. See, I don't let her bring kids into the shop where I go. Because, matter of fact, the owner doesn't let her bring the kids into the shop because they just run wild. They be pouching each other and everything. It's crazy.
Where did they get these names from?
I don't know. I deal with it in my career every day. You know, you guys know I work as an admissions advisor. It's absolutely crazy the kind of names and stuff. I feel like I have to go back to English class just to know how to pronounce them.
It probably wouldn't be English class because they make them up as they go along and they cannot spell.
Some of them don't even use the proper vowels. That A-L-U don't even got nothing to do with our generation. I'm sorry.
Like you put baby names in Google and just said, I feel lucky.
You ain't never like, who was that you said tried to actually put the number 2 inside the name?
Yeah. Shatuka. The name is Shatuka. S-H-A, the number 2, K-A. No.
Maybe
They
she
don't
was
do that when we
texting.
come-
Maybe she was just texting a name to
No,
somebody.
she was trying to write it up and they stopped her.
They should
They
have called
couldn't put the 2 in the
DCFS
birth
like she
certificate,
said.
so she just used 2 T-O-O-K-A. It's still Shatuka. As if it wasn't bad enough without that.
How do these kids grow up normal?
They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
They're scarred for life. I can't imagine.
I mean, they're the.
But how about this? My uncle, he just had a daughter. His name is Leroy. You named her Leroy.
See? Roy got a little baby named Royal.
He had
What
big
the hell name?
hopes and dreams for him that'll never come to fruition.
He was hoping that he would actually slap on some royalty if he had named him that. All up in here with the royalty. Yeah. But anyway.
That's just like the Paris, Asians, and the other beautiful names, but they more looking like Chicago Avenue, Division, and North Avenue. Stop
Alexis
it.
look like a pinto.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny, being the white guy, basically, I'm the one that's like, oh, I'm gonna, it just comes across even worse with me trying to pronounce it.
Say
And it's not even,
Say Bonquisha.
come across Bonquisha.
You said that perfectly.
We can be
Like you did in
forgiven,
my
but
house.
It sounds French coming out of
No,
your
wait
mouth.
a minute. Not all black people can't even pronounce it. They make it sound like Bon Cretia. Bon Cretia.
I'm trying to figure out with all the poverty we have in some of these neighborhoods, why are people not going ahead and charging these companies and name their kids after a brand, Alizé?
Well, Courvoisier.
Chardonnay, I know a couple
Charging
of those.
somebody, kid you not,
Or
twins,
Rockaware for that.
4th grade twins, right, in my classroom, Arangelo and Lamangelo.
Oh my
Spell
God.
that for me. Orange Jello, lemon Jello. That's that child's name. That's what he grew up with.
No good. No good. Yeah, that's a sin. That that should be a sin. I'm talking to Jesus.
Where's
about those things.
DCFS when
Like,
you need them? Nobody stops
It's
this.
child abuse.
I'm calling God. Ooh, Jesus. Do you know Arangelo or Melangelo?
So
Please.
when these people get into the job market, I believe that they may be passed up, not because they don't have the credentials. It's because they can't pronounce the name to call them back to bring them in for the interview.
Oh
They're
man.
like, you know what, it's too much. I just, no.
They're gonna be statisticalized.
I-
I mean, they're gonna be the product of straight up ghetto. Pastor Maria, do you see the name? No. Do you see the name? No, her name is Bonquisha. Please move it to the side.
I would-
Anybody? Let's Sharon White. Well, we'll hire her.
I don't know. I would call him in for an interview just to see if,
How to pronounce the name?
like that's a real name.
But a
Like,
lot
see
of
if it's a
people
practical
do get
joke.
passed up
Oh man.
because of their name. A lot of people do get statistics, and the sad part
I
about
get
it
passed
is,
up all the
that
time.
what's your name?
You know.
My name is Hakeem. They always think I'm a gangster from the low end.
Or a basketball player. Look, y'all, you just don't
Or
say
not
not
even
basketball.
American.
Oh yeah.
Not even American.
So y'all right now.
They don't want you to be that person on the phone. Hello?
Oh man.
Can we help you?
Man, I'm like that, my
Bad,
baby
you
mama
American,
hit me up
can't
for
understand
child
that.
support. I can't get a job, man, because of my name. My name.
No,
But they might have some high expectations for you now. That's the flip
Yeah, cause
side.
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, they
Hakeem
might
is a-
expect you to
That's
have
why
all
I
these
gotta take
degrees.
up acting. I think I got a cool acting name.
Oh,
You do.
Really?
Hakeem.
Yeah, somebody in their part named Hakeem.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Oh no, man.
This is
Hakeem.
a basketball
Hey,
name
now,
too.
that's
You
my
acting, man. You
That's
don't
what
get
you
what you
max out.
call it
You
for one
don't
kind of
count
role.
Hey man, you might be sad. You think about coming to America.
That's the
America.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking.
Your
Coming to
royalness is
America
clean, your
three.
highness.
Hakeem.
I wouldn't worry about that at all. No, I just think this shit, you go through every day. And you know, in my position, calling these students and talking to these students all the time, it's hard not to judge, but at the same point, it's like, giving them a chance, having them, going to job interviews and taking them seriously and everything. So,
Oh, I feel you. I try so hard not to judge, and I believe in building reasonable prejudices, right?
yeah.
Somebody comes in, they have a name. There's such thing as a reasonable prejudice, right?
Yeah.
Other words, if I walk into like a store, right, with a hockey mask on, with a machete in my hand, means to say I'm probably gonna cause some trouble.
Yeah.
I don't think you've been unreasonable saying I'm there to cause some trouble. But at the same time, you have a kid come in, right? Your kid's name is, Roshanesha, right?
Yeah.
Parents did not go to Harvard.
I know.
They did not go to Harvard. They'll come in, you're gonna talk to them.
They did not get their GED.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my GED.
Me too.
What's wrong with GED?
Good enough diploma. Yeah.
Good enough.
Simple.
Oh, my.
I got my
You know what? They try. I think that the whole thing behind these different names comes from people who probably, maybe I'll say have come from certain backgrounds that are trying to be unique.
Yeah.
It
They're
is.
trying to find a uniquity. They want to stand out and differ. And probably a world that they live in that's just.
I met a girl the other day named Unique.
Okay.
I'm unique.
She looked very average.
Her name is I'm Unique.
No.
That's my
Well, let
Facebook
me say
page.
something.
Wow.
Hold on.
Like
Here's
average.
the thing. We
Stop. Now, for you coming in, I want you to keep your thought. And now, okay, so keep your thought.
Here's the thing. We live in what is known as like a microwave world. Now, everybody wants stuff yesterday. They want it right now. And then they have an attitude if you don't give it to them right away. Let's think about customer service. Let's think about the future. If we think about customer service, you call somebody, they put me on hold. They just put you on hold. They put you on hold yesterday. They just put you on hold. But now we have these young parents that are trying to name these kids and not thinking about their future. They're thinking about right now. So they can tell all their other friends that are 14 and 15 that their kid's name is unique. But so are 20 other ones.
Ain't nobody gonna have my baby name. Watch.
Well, now, okay, I'm
What's your
guilty.
baby name? Watch.
I'm guilty.
Don't believe me, just watch. She was right.
It's just,
Okay.
it's too much.
Well, okay, I'm guilty of that. All right, my daughter's name is Soteria. Yes, I had her when I was really young, and yes, I made it up. However, in my mind, I'm like, I named her to be a star. So she's cute, had yellow, look like a little Raven Simone. But I didn't think that coming from the hood, she don't have the opportunities Raven Simone had. Oops. So therefore, when I'm looking at my child as being a big time star, woohoo, she better be rich by now. It didn't work out. She worked in customer service. But it's more difficult for her because Soteria DeJournette, you know, they're going to pass that one up because they can't pronounce it.
But Soteria is a pretty name.
That's
And
what I
that's not
said.
ghetto.
Actually, it's a pretty name.
It is. Soteria is pretty. It's not, girl, that ain't ghetto. Look, let me tell you something. Where I come from, we do the Junebugs, the Mike, the Ricky, Bobby, whatever. But the names like those Weequas and Lucretia, Bonquisha.
Anything that end with
Soteria can get a job quicker than the Bonquisha.
Somebody thought Bonquisha was pretty.
Somebody, but who?
Whoever
Excuse me, who did that? Where was her daddy when her mama? We probably wasn't even there to sign the birth certificate, girl. That's
Let's think about grandma. Where
That's
was
Bonnie and
grandparents?
Laquita put
Those
ain't no
together.
grandparents.
Grandparents are the
Smack
real
that
parents.
person into place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when I was coming up, I remember my second cousin, she wanted to name her first daughter Diarrhea. Because she said she was going to grow up and be the ish. And she was going to be running things. That's what she said.
Was it diarrhea or diarrhea?
Diarrhea spelled diarrhea.
Same.
But she still was gonna be running it.
Whenever she go to school, that's how they going to pronounce her name. Diarrhea?
So instead of she's gonna be running shit, people think she's full of shit.
Listen,
Oh,
How's a teacher not supposed to laugh at that?
really? You supposed to go in the closet and hide and be like, oh.
She gonna go home and kill herself. I'm serious. She's gonna be a
Teachers are human too.
Better get that child on some
They're human.
anti-anxiety and general depression medication.
So I actually read a
And some
study.
crumbs.
I actually read a study that said that there are over 200 ways of spelling the name Unique, right? 200 ways of people trying to spell unique, because if you're gonna name your child Unique, of course, spelling has to be unique. So I see this one kid, right? And I read her name, spelled properly. Unique, right? U-N-I-Q-U-E. Unique? She says, no, that's not my name. My name is Unique.
Oh my God.
No accent, Unique. That's her name. Here's the thing you gotta remember though.
Okay.
You gotta remember that at some point, every name was made up, right? I mean, you look in the Bible, right? You got Adam, right? Eve, come on, what's her name? Eve? You just made up a name. Like, where do you get that from? Eve, I don't know. They start having kids. I can do this, Abel.
Wait. Cain.
Cain.
By that time he was 700 years old and he needed a cane.
You gotta realize at some point you start running a ham.
You call this?
I got Seb, you know.
We got celebrities doing it now. My kid Apple.
You're Apple.
Oh yeah.
You're out of your damn mind.
That's a rude chick.
Well, no, they're not out of their mind because they're rich. You can name your kid anything you want to. You can name your kid Porter John, and they're going to do fine because their dad's a millionaire.
That's true. That's true.
It's just crazy. I mean, nowadays with celebrities, everybody feels like they have the right to just be
Let me
unique.
stop you there. When you name your kid Blanket, something's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Blanket?
Yes.
Yeah,
Michael
that's
Jackson.
Michael Jackson's kid.
Oh, we also have another direction. What is that, east or west?
Oh, north,
What's
west.
my
North.
Okay,
Kanye
well,
and
she
Kim
was
Kardashian.
up
She don't know which way she gonna go.
I just don't get it with these names. I don't get it at all. I feel like a lot of the time when you have these kids grow up, you want to give them the opportunity that they deserve, and you're dealing with these parents that don't think.
That's
They
right.
do think I want to think about something that is unique. I want to think about something that is different from everybody else. You're messing up the kid. Completely.
What is Beyonce's kid name? Blue Label, Ivory Liquid, one of them.
Blue Ivy.
Something like that. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But they're rich enough that they can get away with it.
That's
But
That
you know
kid's
what?
gonna die.
To be honest with you, they had some level of significance when they decided to name her Blue Ivy. It actually was behind their meeting. It was of significance to them both. The date that they met, I think she was named after the album that they kind of got together on. So it had some level of significance. And Blue Ivy really is pretty. It's not a bad name. It's just.
So I should have named my kid Coastal Avenue because that's why I
See,
met
my-
her.
So wait, my question is,
I'm just
See, you
saying.
wrong, girl. I ain't even say nothing. Why she do that?